record right now. Sorry guys, we are in the middle of burn and stretch. You missed the warm up, so make sure you warm up before you do this video. But we're gonna jump right into the burn section here. Our first move is you're gonna do a side step squat, arms up like you're in chair. So you're gonna sink down into squat, bring those arms up, and you're gonna simply step side to side, 30 seconds. Ready? Wait for my timer. Set it up, sink down into that squat. Weight is in the heels. Bring those arms up. 3, 2, 1. Side to side, little steps, back and forth. Weight in the heels. Chest is up and open. Not coming out of that squat. If this is too much, you could bring those weights down and simply hold that squat position. Almost there. 2-pound weight. Feels a lot heavier. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Now we're going to step that right leg back. We're going to hold an isometric hold on the lunge. Arms out lateral to the side. We're going to just do little presses down with the arms while holding the legs in lunge position. In 3, 2, 1. Step that leg back, sink down, and press with those arms. Little pulses up and down. Legs will start to shake. That's normal, but keep that knee right over that ankle. 90-degree bends in those legs. Breathe. In 3 seconds, let's switch sides. 2, 1. Step it forward, other leg back. Sink right down back into it. Hold the lunge. Arms doing the work. Little tiny pulses. Keep that core pulled in. Really feeling it in our upper body here. Even if you have no weight, you should be feeling this in those shoulders. Hold on to it. We are almost through. In 3, 2, 1. Woo, drop it down. Shake those arms out a little bit. Not going to get any easier. Next, we have arms straight in front of us, and we're going to have a leg hold right here. You can bend the knee if you have tightness in your hamstrings, or hold it out. It does not have to be up here. It can be down low. You'll be working that quad muscle. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Put that right leg up. Hold those weights out in front of you. Core is pulled in. No arch in the back. Keep those hips directly underneath you. Flex your foot. Hold those arms straight out at shoulder level. You're going to feel, if you get tired, you're going to want to drop those arms. Fight to keep them up. Fight for that balance. Breathe. We're going to do the other side. In 3, 2, 1. Quick drop down and lift it up. Left leg up. This leg is tighter for me, so my foot's a little bit lower, and that's okay because I still feel that burn in my quad. Keeping a soft bend in that standing leg. Don't lock that knee out. Breathe. My weights are shaking a little bit. Pull that belly button into your spine. In 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Keep those weights. Last move of this block. We've got slow jacks with the weights. So we're going to jump out, bring those weights up, jump down, deep squat right here. Okay? You can drop the weights if you need to. 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Up, nice and slow, all the way down in that squat. Once you've got the form down, you can pick up the speed. That'll be our goal. The next round through this block. You've got a rest coming at you soon. Keep going. Burning out the shoulders. In 3, 2, get 30 seconds of rest. Just like that. Our first pass through block 1 is done. We're going to repeat that block before we move on. But once it's done, it's done. All right. Back to the squat with our arms up. Stepping side to side. Starting in 10. Set it up. Drop into that squat. Uh-oh. All right. Drop into that squat in 3, 2, 1. Arms up. Stepping side to side. You can move a little bit quicker. You can sink a little bit down into that squat. Watch the form of your back. It's really easy to arch when you've got that weight above you. If you find that that's the case, drop the weight. Focus on the squat. Hold it there. We're done in 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Let's start with our left leg back this time. Got that static lunge and the presses with our arms. In 3, 2, 1. Sink it down and press. Remember, core pulled in. Hips are tucked underneath us. We're not rounded forward. Keep that chest up. Little pulses up and down. Just a few inches. With those few inches, what's going to give you that tone and that definition that we all love. Switching sides in 3, 2, 1. Quick switch, sink down, right back into it. Can you sink a little lower into that lunge? Keep that good form. Fight through the burn. You can do this. Mind over matter here. In 3, 2, 1. Shake those arms out. We've got our standing quad. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift that left leg up this time. Arms straight in front of you. Oh, I feel shaky. That fatigue is real. Fight for that balance. Keep that standing knee safely, softly bent. Pull that core in. Form is everything here. You can always bring the weights here. If that lever length is just too high for you right now. Switching sides in 3, 2, 1. Drop it down right away. Back into it. Working those shoulders to complete fatigue. Feeling it in our quad. Flex that foot. Tuck those hips under you. Like you're standing up against the wall. Ah! Keep that balance. Fight for it. Drop it down in 3, 2, 1. Woo! Right into our standard or our weighted jack. Here we go. Up and down. Nice and controlled when you're jumping with weight. You can always step this right here if you want to take that jump out. Full range of motion of the shoulder. Sinking down into that squat. Weight in the heels. Total body right here. In 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. So we're done with that block. We get to move on to new fun. Whew. The next series of moves are all going to be down on the floor. So if you have a mat or a towel, you can grab that. Shift my camera here. Our first move is a tricep push-up blaster. Most of us will be on our knees. I want you to try it on your knees the first block. And then second block, I'm going to push you to try on your toes. So on our knees, it looks like this. Wrists directly under the shoulder. You're going to drop down into that push-up And then you're gonna push your hips up towards, like push your butt up towards the ceiling, shift it back forward, and push it up. Really burning the triceps here. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Push that butt up and up. As you're kind of sliding back, you'll feel that activation in those triceps. It's not a big movement, but it's enough. Push it up. Keep that core nice and tight. Whew. Almost done. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and stay facing this way. You get to lay down now. Prone on the floor on your belly. Hands are going to be up here behind your head. We're going to lift up, lifting legs off the floor, lifting chest off the floor, working the low back. In 3, 2, 1. Lift up and back down. Squeezing the glutes, squeezing those leg muscles. Lifting that chest as high off the ground as you can. Working that back and that core. In 3, 2, 1. I wish we could just stay lying like this, but we've got push-ups. I'm going to start this block on my knees here as well. We're going to do a regular push-up, jumping it out to a wide push-up. Oh, yes. So starting with hands just outside the shoulders, you're going to go down into that push-up, and then you're going to jump both hands out. You can always walk them out if you need to, but I encourage you to try that jump. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Jump those hands out and jump them back in. You can do it. Makes you use the shoulders and that chest just a little bit more. Whew. Almost through. In 3, 2, 1. One more move, that's it. You're gonna go onto plank and simply lift one leg up and you're gonna pulse it, working that booty. Here we go, hold plank. 3, 2, 1. Lift that left leg up and you're just gonna pulse, lifting from the glute. But you're also burning that stabilizing leg. You can feel it. You need to drop to that knee. Otherwise, you're right here. In 3, 2, 1. Quick drop down. Press it back in child's pose for just a second. Come back up into plank. Right leg up. Pulse it. Here we go. Little movements down and up. Keeping that core pulled in. Not looking at your feet. Looking right in between your hands. Keep going. Almost through. In 3, 2, 1. Good, we get a rest. That was block 2. For being on the floor, it's hard work. You guys are doing awesome. One more time through that block, and then we have our last block, and then the beautiful, wonderful stretch. Grab your water, towel off if you need it. Starting back with those tricep blasters, try one on your toes and then drop down to your knees if you need it. But you might be surprised that, hey, I can do it on my toes. Maybe I can do 2 on my toes. You don't know until you push yourself to try. Hold that plank. In 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Press it back. Lift it up. I'm gonna try another one. Woo, that felt awesome. I'm down on my knees now. Want to make sure I've got that good form. Squeeze those triceps in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Low back lift. So drop it down to your belly. Lifting up in 3, 2, 1. Lift it up and down. Squeezing that core. Squeezing those legs. Squeezing that booty. A lot of the time, we're so focused on working the front of our core that we forget about the back side. And 3, 2, 1. In and out push-ups. Same thing. Try it on your toes. Try 1. And then drop to your knees if you need to. That's what I'm going to do. Here we go. Hands right outside the shoulders, jumping out wide. In 3, 2, 1. Regular push-up. Jumping out wide. Oh, this is tough. I'm going to drop to my knees so I can keep good form. Remember, take that jump out and walk the hands if you need to. Like this. Reduce your range of motion if you can't get your chest all the way down. Almost there. In 3, 2, 1. We have that glute pulse in plank. You can drop to forearm plank. My wrists are starting to bother me, so I'm going to do this in forearm plank. Here we go. Pop it up in plank. 3, 2, 1. Pulse that leg. Working the booty. Got to keep that core tight. Protect your form. Remember, you can drop that knee. If at any point you feel like your form is suffering, you can still get great work in that booty right here. Feels like we're here forever. In 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Right leg. Pulsing it up. Not pulling from the lower back. I'm gonna try going back on my toes. Feeling that burn everywhere. Hold on, hold on. In 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Little rest. Block 2 is done. One more block of work, and then we get to stretch. Whew. We are staying down on the floor for most of this block too. Our first move is a low plank crawl. You're gonna have your arms stacked, one in front of the other. Try to make sure you guys can see. Right here, you're gonna crawl it forward and crawl it back. Just like that. You guys have a little bit of time. We're gonna start in 20 seconds. If you need a mat or a towel to protect your arms on your flooring, go ahead and grab that. Set it up. Hitting that low plank position. Forearms parallel to each other. In 3, 2, 1. Crawl it forward. Crawl it back. Keep those hips low. Back in line. Not looking at your feet. You're looking down at the floor. Working our shoulders and our abdominals. Try not to let those hips sway side to side. In 3, 2, 1. Switch it on over to that booty. We're gonna do a rope climb sit-up. You're gonna start all the way down. You're gonna act like you're pulling a rope up into a full sit-up and back down. Pull it up. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Pull it up. 4 counts up. A little bit quicker to go down. Not using momentum. Making your abs do the work. Take all 4 counts to get up. Try to keep those feet on the floor. If you want to make this extra challenging, you can move those feet out. In 3, 2, 1. All right, we got clams. We are here for a hot minute. First move, you're going to be on your side. Right now, I'm on my left side. Bend those legs to 90 degrees, keeping the heels together, opening that top leg, working that troublesome outer hip and thigh area. First, we're just going to do some singles. 3, 2, 1. Open it up. Really squeezing right here. Keeping your hips facing me or facing in front of you so you're not looking directly at me. Keep going. Right here, pulse it. Little tiny pulses. Hold it at the top. And 1 extra inch. Keep going. Keep that core pulled in. Extend the leg. Full on leg lift. Working that same area, but we've extended the lever length, made it just that much harder. In 3, 2, 1. Swing it around, other side. Laying on the right side, legs bent 90 degrees. We're going to open up with singles. 3, 2, 1. Open. You might have less range of motion on one side versus the other. That's normal. Make sure you're not turning your hips, that you're isolating these muscles here to do the work. Go ahead and hold it up at the top and pulse it. Little tiny pulses. Trying to get every little centimeter of movement that we can. And finally, hold it up at the top, extend that leg, and pulse it up. Ah, I'm feeling the burn now. And we're done in 3, 2, 1. Rest. We have the low plank crawl, the sit up, and the clam series one more time, and then we get to stretch it out. Get ready for that low plank crawl. We start in about 10 seconds. Nice deep breath. Here we go, set it up. Get into that plank position. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Crawl it forward. Your feet are crawling a little bit also. Just moving forearm over forearm. You got this. Keep that belly button pulled in. Keep a smile on your face. In 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees. Shift it on over. We've got our rope climb sit up. Roll it back down. In 3, 2, 1. Up for 4. And back down. Take all 4 counts. Don't rush it. The beauty comes in making those abs work for an extended period of time. Keep going. Try to keep those heels on the floor. We're done in 3, 2, 1. Clam series. Let's start on the side we ended on last time. So I'm on my right. Opening up to singles. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Open it up. You might start to feel that burn and fatigue a little bit faster this time. Hold it up there. Pulse it. Keep those hips level, core pulled in. Only thing moving is right here. Keep going. Extend that leg and pulse it up. Can you go 1 inch higher? Tuck that belly button in. Flex that foot, really activate the entire back of the leg. In 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Here we go. Singles, lift it up. Keep going. Fight through that burn. Hold it up. And little pulses. Can you open just a little bit wider? Reach that knee towards the ceiling. Whoo, I'm feeling it. Lift that leg, extend it. Finishing it off here. Keep going, keep going. Pulsing. Loving the shape this is going to give you in 3, 2, 1. Not quite into the stretch yet. One more bonus move. Wide sumo squat. Feet out towards the sides of the room. Knees open. Lifting the heels. Hold it here. 30 seconds. Chest up. As high up onto the balls of your feet as you can go. Feeling the shaking in your legs. Hips are tucked underneath you. Back is not arched. Woo! Feeling the shake. They're starting. See my legs? Hold it, hold it, hold it. Sink down a little bit deeper. Keep that balance. In 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Yay! You guys made it through the burn. Now let's stretch. This is the part we all love. Have your towel nearby. We'll use it in just a minute. First up, nice big inhale. Slow that heart rate. Exhale it out. Again, inhale. Hold it here up at the top. Go ahead, stretch both arms over to your right side. Keeping your chest and hips pointed forward. Feeling that lifting out of your rib cage here. Up to the center, and then drop it down to the left. You guys are amazing. You flew through that burn section. It didn't feel like it was fast, but it was. Go ahead and bring it back to center here. Bring those arms down. Wrap that left arm in front of you. Drop the shoulder away from the ear. Stretch those shoulders out. They worked so hard today. You don't even realize how much you want toned shoulders until you see somebody with them and you think, oh my gosh, I want that. You just made a huge step in progress towards getting them. Go ahead and put that arm back behind you, reaching down towards the center of your back, just pushing gently with this hand. Breathe in through the nose, Out through the mouth, nice and deep. Other arm, reach across your body. Drop the shoulder down away from the ear. Pulling ever so slightly. We never want to feel pain while we're stretching. So make sure that you're not overstretching, that you're just feeling the work a little bit. Bring that arm back, reach those fingers down your spine towards the center of your back, gently pressing with the other hand. Good, bring both arms down, interlock the fingers, press your palms towards me, separate the shoulders, drop the chin to your chest, stretching out the back. Release the hands, wrap them around the back of your body. Interlace those fingers again, press down towards the floor, open the chest up, drop your head back, keeping the shoulders out of the ears. This is gonna feel amazing after all that push-up work. Go ahead and release those hands up. Exhale them down. Separate the feet. Go ahead and fold forward into a flat back. Soft bend in those knees. Don't lock the knees out. Pull that belly button in. Go ahead and bend that right knee. Sort of a dynamic stretch right here. I'm walking side to side, taking turns, bending each leg. Hold it here on that right side. Can you get a little bit deeper? Step those feet apart. Really feeling that stretch the inside of the hamstring. And left side. If you want, you can put one hand down to the ground. You can reach there. Both hands to the center. Fold it forward. You can grab either elbow. I love to rock back and forth a little bit. Feels good on my hamstrings. It's always good to sit and celebrate the hard work you just did. Go ahead and plant those hands. Walk those feet together. Then go ahead and take turns bending each knee. So there you're getting a nice deep stretch in the hamstring and in the calf muscle. If you cannot reach the floor, you can grab onto your ankles, your shins. You can have your hands right up here on your thighs. As long as you're feeling the stretch, that's what matters. Go ahead and walk those hands out to plank like we did in the warm-up. Hold that strong plank for me. I know it's painful. Go ahead, lower down. And then bring those elbows right underneath the shoulders. We've got ourselves a little cobra or sphinx. And push all the way up into cobra if you'd like. Shoulders out of the ears. Lifting that chin ever so slightly. Nice deep breaths here. Go ahead and pull that right leg forward so that you're in a modified runner's lunge. Knee down on the ground on the left side. Hands inside of the right foot. And go ahead and put your hands on the top of that right knee. Shift those hips forward so you're stretching the top of the quad into the hip flexor. Keeping a right angle here on your right leg. Shift your hips back, lift those toes for a nice hamstring and calf stretch. You can slide it all the way back if you'd like to. Shift that weight forward one more time. This time I want you to lift the knee so that you're in full runner's lunge. And go ahead and twist that right arm up to the ceiling. Nice little spinal twist here. Remember, twisting should not be painful. So if you have limited range of motion here, go ahead and put the hand on the knee and stop at your range of motion. Bring that hand down to the ground. One final little stretch here. Step that foot back. Left foot forward this time. Drop the knee to the ground and release the toes. Walk those hands up to the top of the knee. Change my angle here. So again, we're stretching the top of that quad into the hip flexor. Ooh, it's pouring out here and my husband's at baseball practice. Oh, Lord. This weather. Go ahead and press those hips back, lifting the toes, stretching that hamstring. My hamstrings are tight today. I really feel this. I'm going to need to do some extra stretching later. Shift it back forward. Go ahead and raise that knee up. You're going to lift that left arm up to the ceiling. Spinal twist. Remember, you can be right here if you need to. Hand on the knee. Bring that hand back down. One last little stretch here. Bring that left foot back into plank. Shift the hips back into down dog. Right here in down dog, you can kind of pedal the feet, stretching the back of the legs out even more. Hold it right here. Drop those knees down. Push it back to child's pose. Just a second. This stretch is too good to ignore. Bring it up onto all fours. And then shift back onto the seat of your butt. Grab your towel and wrap it around the balls of your feet. You're going to use this to give you an even deeper stretch. So pull on either side of the towel, keeping that back flat. We're not trying to round in like this. Back stays, I'm trying to get a good angle here. So we're not rounding like this. Try to keep that back nice and flat and pull forward as deep as you can go. Breathe. Go ahead and release it just for a second. And you're going to roll back onto your back. If you took this class with me earlier, you'll remember this. You're going to have one leg straight out, one leg with the towel. Same thing. You're simply pulling that towel until you feel that resistance. Go ahead and put both sides of the towel in your one hand, and you're going to open that hip out, stretching that leg out to the side. This feels great on the inner hip, back of the hamstring. The towel helps you get just that extra little bit of pull to really work that muscle. Remember to keep a soft bend in the knee. Nothing's locked out here. And try to keep your left shoulder and hip down against the ground. Don't let them lift up. Bring that leg back up. Switch sides. I'm going to put my left foot in the towel, drop my right foot down. Right here, I'm going to keep an even softer bend. This hamstring is so tight, you can see, I can't even get it perfectly straight using the towel. I'm going to keep that leg just softly bent, pulling on the towel. I'm going to put both ends of the towel in my left hand and open that hip up. Thinking calming, relaxing thoughts. Feeling at peace with my body and all that it was capable of doing today. Bring that foot back up and release the towel, let those legs down. Nice, deep, deep stretch, reaching those toes as far out as you can, reaching those hands even farther, stretching entire body. Roll it up. Nice butterfly stretch. Bring the soles of the feet together. Back is straight. You can bring those feet in towards you. If you need to, you can put them out away from the body, pressing those knees down. Can do some soft neck rolls here. Release any of that leftover tension you have from your day. Feeling so happy and grateful for all the things that went well today and for the amazing thing you just did for your body. Congratulations. You rocked this burn and stretch workout. You guys are fantastic. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you a great burn and an even better stretch.
I see thumbs up. That makes me happy. You guys are awesome. Thank you.